Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where in the world you're currently watching. Hope you're doing great. This is Martin, the cool recruiter, and today I want to address a sensitive subject. Basically, I want to talk about how to properly care for your recruiter, your headhunter, because and I'm going to be focusing on the great headhunters out there. I mean, there's a lot of good headhunters, but the great ones are very few and far between. And first things first, well, the great ones are all freelancers. They're all working for themselves. I mean, if we use the analogy of a pirate, why work for the Navy when you can be a privateer and get much better loot? So that said, how to properly care for a freelance headhunter? Well, first things first, never lowball them. I mean, when you start the negotiation, and don't get me wrong, it's natural to negotiate. You want to negotiate, but negotiation is a two-way street, right? But if you start the negotiations with a really insulting lowball offer, what will happen is that good headhunters will start working for you begrudgingly. Everything will start on a sour note. And great headhunters will simply say, see you later, and turn their back and go work with somebody who recognizes their value. So that would be my first pointer. Next, make sure that you have the proper budget for the position that you're trying to fill. And if you're not sure what the market will bear for a given position, ask us. Ask us, because we know, we're in this environment day in, day out, so we know. If we don't know, we'll find the information. And we won't try to boost it or anything, because it's in our best interest that we fill the position, so that we find some kind of middle ground between what candidates are looking and what you're offering. Remember that a lot of us recruiters, freelance, are working on what is called contingent basis. So we only get paid if we actually fill the position. So there's no reason to try and get more money from you than is actually required to reach a deal. Third, give us timely feedback. I mean, we're dealing with A players out there. We need to maintain our reputation with these guys and girls. And when they go for an interview, we need to get back to them with feedback. Now, the feedback you give us can be raw. Okay, we'll do the sugar coating. I personally don't do much sugar coating, but if required, we're going to sugar coat it. But we need to have information that's precise and timely, so that we can keep this process moving swiftly. And finally, this should go without saying, but sadly I need to point it out, do pay us promptly. I mean, I personally went from, I used to work net 30, now I'm net 15, but hey, nothing stops you from paying on reception, right? And well, guess what? If I encounter an A player out there, who will I think of? The client that actually pays me faster than I asked for, or the client who waits until the 30th day? The 30th day. I don't know. Who will I think of first? So those are just a few quick tips to keep your recruiter happy, and hope you've enjoyed it. See you soon. Bye-bye.